favorite auntie, and I'm back with another tutorial for my 4C hair queens and everything in between. This is a good play on the half up half down trend, so I'm going to show you guys how I finessed this crochet wig that I already made here on my channel using the Harlem 125 Easy Twin Braid. So make sure you guys keep on watching. So I wanted to keep this struggle appropriate, so I did some struggle braids at the back, you know, crooked parts, all of that stuff, you know, hashtag crooked parts matter. I did like this little football shape, you know, at the middle of my head. This is also, you know, the part of my head that is like the thickest. The hair is super thick, so if you see me fighting with my hair, it's just a part of the territory. But I wanted the angles on the very sides of the extreme of this part to be like super sharp, or as sharp as I could get it. You also want to make 2 parts total for this single braid. This is going to be a standalone braid. You don't need to make the section super thick. Honestly, the thinner you make it, the easier it is on you. I struggled with starting this braid. I actually had to do it over because my part was off. You know, crooked parts really do matter. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to show you guys, this is how it looked the first go around, and it's not bad. But I did want to go over and do it again to make it a bit neater because it was just a small fix. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. It's a lot easier once you do it the second time. Again, we have just 4 braids, so I think we can do this. No, matter of fact, I know you can do this. Struggle Braid Gang has come far, but we also want to graduate. We got to graduate sometimes. Now here I'm checking to make sure the section is about as even as I can get it. But again, these braids, they look super crispy. As I was editing this, I said, okay, she did her thing. She stuck to it, made it work. And I was sweating, so my hair started to revert a little bit. So, you know, that's why, again, you know, my hair, we're fighting. Now, I completely deleted the clips necessary to show how I parted my hair, but it's super self-explanatory. Once you guys see the section, I created 4 sections in the middle of my head, 1 straight down the middle and 1 going horizontal across. You want to make the sections pretty even. I wanted to crisscross my braids. I'm going in with my 48-hour edge tamer by Ebin, New York, and I like to place this on the sections closest to the parts. It makes it a lot neater. I like to use a small tooth comb to really distribute the edge tamer, and it just creates a neater looking braid. I like to do this with larger sections versus these smaller braids because I don't want any buildup or any breakage around the perimeter hairline. Now you guys can see how I went in and kind of crossed the braids. This was my goal. Like this was the goal. And you just want to braid it down to the very ends. And again, I'm doing the same thing for the opposite section. It really does kind of pay to be neat about this if you can. You guys don't even have to do braids. If you want to do like a play on the little rubber band styling method, that would be perfect for this style. And I highly recommend it for Struggle Braid Gang because I understand. Now I went ahead and braided the hair to the very ends, and I just put it into a scrunchie. Now I'm using the Got To Be Glam Force Sculpting Gel. Now it's hot. I have 4C hair. This has a high water content. It's very viscous in its consistency, so it kind of caused my hair to revert. And in hindsight, I probably wouldn't use this. I would use the 48-hour Edge Control Edge Tamer by Ebin, New York. And if you guys see a little bit of the white, I applied my DIY shea butter, which I will link below, just to make sure that my hair is moisturized and it doesn't get dried out. And even though my hair is in a puff, you definitely want to put this in a bun. I ended up letting this set for about 45 minutes. Okay, my hair needs it, especially with a style like this. I have a considerable amount of leave out, especially on the sides, so I have to take precaution. Now, if you still have not checked out the tutorial for the crochet wig, stop right now, go check it out. You don't want to miss it. So I'm going to take the comb that's positioned at the nape. This is the widest comb, and I'm just going to push it into the braids at the nape. You want to push it into the hair, not against your scalp. And at the front, I'm going to line up the part on the crochet wig cap with my own natural part in this section. You want to apply your bobby pins or insert them on the left and right sides going straight back, but it's also important to push the bobby pins parallel to the mesh band because that really helps it to stay in place. The mesh cap will shift a lot if it's not secure. Now I'm just taking a small section of hair in the middle. I don't want it to be too large. I want to have more hair down than I have up, and I'm using a scrunchie without any metal to secure this in place. And then I'm going to take an individual piece of hair and just wrap it around where the scrunchie is so we can hide it, and it looks like it's all our hair. This texture goes so well with 4C hair. I love how it looks, and the braid out that I did on this is just perfect for this look. So I'm just going to bobby pin the cap into place. I had to adjust it again, it shifts a lot. I'm taking a bit of this gold kind of ribbon and wrapping it around the base of the ponytail just to jazz it up. But this is my half up, half down style using my custom crochet wig that I designed, and I love this. I think it's so cute for any texture, but I have 4C hair, so I love to represent. And I wanted to give you guys some styling options to show you how to make your wigs last and last even beyond like one simple style. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Would you try this? Are you interested in doing it on your own or having your homegirl or your homeboy help you? I'm interested to know. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, join the family, turn your notifications on, and I hope to see you in the next one.
I'm ready.